Hey, what's up guys? Chief Pat here, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash Royale video, and today I'm going to be showing you the very final Electro Wizard challenge I did during the event, and it was so insanely crazy. The 12th battle was ridiculous, and I really had to show it to you guys. I hope you guys got a pretty decent amount of Electro Wizards. You guys can let me know in the comment section below what you got. Were you lucky enough to get one? Did you get them to level 5 like some players did? Believe it or not, some people won like 40 Electro Wizard challenges and got them to level 5, but let me know what worked out for you in the comment section below. And I have to show you these 3 battles, and I was 9-2 when I started this battle right here. So I was at 9 wins and 2 losses. I already took the first tower inside of this one, and this is actually going to be the only replay I'm going to be showing out of all of them. It was ridiculous, and I had to make a comeback because it was only a couple of hours before the event had ended on Christmas night. Now, as you can see, I'm using the Ice Golem, the Graveyard. This is the Electro Wizard deck that I won the very first challenge with. Unfortunately, the challenge still isn't around right now, so if I wanted to tell you guys to play it, it really wouldn't work out too well. But as you can see, this guy's using like a Hog Rider Ice Golem combination, and I'm making sure that I drop my troops a little bit separated. And as we take out this Electro Wizard, we've got a pretty decent counter pushed with the Elite Barbarians. He's got the Musketeer right there, and I'm sort of debating how to play this. I could just play my Ice Golem and my Graveyard and see if he had anything to deal with it. But the real thing is that this dude has a free spell inside of his hand. I don't know about you guys, but the free spell is just such a ridiculously strong card if you don't expect it. You think you're fine with defending with like archers onto your tower when they play their Graveyard, but all of a sudden the free spell comes out and things go crazy. But as you can see, I've already taken that second tower down to 440, and this match was looking amazing. In fact, the Elite Barbarian ran in front of the Ice Golem, which is terrible for him. I can just play my Zap spell to try to kill that Hog Rider as soon as possible, and as the Ice Golem explodes, its radius is ridiculous, and that's why the Ice Golem is one of the strongest cards inside of the entire game. I keep telling you guys, the Ice Golem is just so good. In fact, I think it's a little bit overpowered right now and needs to be toned back just a little bit. And let's just go ahead and try to hold off for these last 51 seconds. His Ice Wizard is going to be just out of the range of my tower. I messed that up as well, and this just really isn't working out how I want to. In fact, I'm going to throw a Fireball at a Musketeer that won't even kill it, and we just need 440 more damage on the tower to be able to wrap up this game. He does have some of my towers low, but the fact that he doesn't really have any of them down right now means that he's in some big trouble. The Zap spell is going to go down. He's still holding on to his free spell, and there's the free spell right there, so I have to hit him with a little bit of a well played. Ice Golem's going to go down again with the Graveyard, and that is going to be able to hopefully take this tower down. It's down to 211, but unfortunately for us, we don't have another Fireball in the last 12 seconds, but our Archer is going to get it down to 123, which is almost going to be able to take it out. So that's going to be the end of it, 1 crown to 0. The Hog Rider's doing work. In fact, I'm not even going to play my Skeleton Army. I was just going to let him take the tower and finish him off with my next Fireball, but that's going to be the end of the game for win number 10 against Jimmy Jr. inside of this challenge. So I had to clutch it for the next 2 battles. Let's go ahead and go on to the next one right here and see if we're going to be able to pull this out. And yeah, we're using the same exact deck. If it's not broke, why go ahead and fix it? And let's go ahead and get into it right now. And by the way, guys, I am currently recording this video inside of a car. If you guys have been around my channel forever, I haven't recorded a video in a car since I did my very first videos with like 100 subscribers. So it's really throwing me back right now as I sit in a parking lot for a bank and I'm doing these videos, but it brings me back to those good old days, man. So much fun to do it and so much fun just to make content like this. It's just ridiculous. I know some of you guys out there remember those old school car days. But yeah, this was the next battle right here. 3 Musketeers. I do have the Fireball to counter it. Skeleton Army is going to destroy. Or actually, Elite Barbarians would be even better against these Musketeers. He's going to play his own Elite Barbarians, and that means it's going to be who can defend against these Elite Barbarians better. I'll play my Skeleton Army to shove his off of the tower, and he's going to play his Skeleton Army to shove mine off of the tower. And this game has been pretty even so far, but I do have a pretty decent advantage on the top left, getting it down to 1,200, whereas both of them mine are down to 2,000 on both the left and the right-hand side. So I'm controlling this match, and again, this was right before the end of the event. If I lost this event, I didn't think I had enough time to go ahead and do the next one. So let's go ahead and have our archers take out that Ice Golem. He had to play that on defense, and as we get into double elixir, I don't think we've really even played our Graveyard yet, so that's sort of going to be the surprise card that can hopefully change the game and make sure we finish this one off. All right, so Ice Golem's going forward. We've got the Electro Wizard going forward. There's the Graveyard. Notice the perfect placement of the Ice Golem, so went ahead and started tanking. His Skeleton Army is going to go down, so we're going to have to zap that down to pieces. And look at my Electro Wizard go. The tower's down to 204, 104. The tower's going to go all the way down to 4 HP, so close to being destroyed. But that tower's as good as gone. One zap spell, and that should be able to do it. So I'm going to throw a little bit of a good game out there. This was late Christmas night. You know, I had a little bit of eggnog, so I had to throw that out there and hopefully be able to finish this game off. And let's go ahead and do our archers down the right-hand side. I'm not even going to split them right here. And since he put his fireballs right there, why not fireball him down, get him to low HP, and take the very first tower of the game. All right, now meanwhile, counter push down this right-hand lane, Electro Wizard, Ice Golem, everything's going down. We're stunning the Elite Barbarians right there, but looks like they're going to go down right there. Skeleton Army's going to attack the Musketeer, going to be able to kill her and not have to deal with her. And with 33 seconds left, another solid win, but I have to tell you guys, battle number 12, or going for win number 12, is a battle that you better change your pants before you watch, because it is absolutely absurd. In fact, fireball down on these 3 Musketeers again. I even dropped a zap spell that missed, but at this point, we both know the game is over. I'm going for that second crown, but the Elite Barbarians are going to be able to swap me out right there, and that is going to be at the end of the match. So 11 wins and 2 losses. This is where I stood. I needed to win this Electro Wizard challenge to be able to pick up the wizard, obviously. And in fact, this was my 4th Electro Wizard challenge that I did, and final one. I was so busy with Christmas, I didn't get a chance to do a lot of them. I won the very first one, and then the other 2 I barely lost, so I didn't get the 12th win. So this is my final battle against Orlandine, squared right here, and this is the one for all the marbles where the winner would get the Electro Wizard. All right, let's go. Let's drop our Electro Wizard on the left. We're going to start taking out some of that furnace. I don't have the greatest starting hand right now, so this is a little bit difficult. The Fire Spirit will die right there, which is nice. And I'm even going to be tempted to fireball down this Musketeer right here, which will give me a little bit of extra damage against I guess everything that he sort of had right here. But here comes the counter attack with the Musketeer. So Skeleton Army will go down. His zap spell isn't ready just yet, but he's got a nice little push going on right now, and we're guaranteed to take some tower damage, and we're taking some punishment from this giant over and over again. So we have to find a way to come back inside of this. We're about to be down a couple more hundred because the Mega Minion's going to get hit up on the tower right there to 1632, and the Furnace is just so obnoxious to play against. We have to find a way to get around it and hopefully get our Graveyard spell down to really equalize the game. So the Elixir is completely even right now, so it's time to play our archers. In fact, he's got his Furnace going in, and this might actually be pretty bad because the Furnace could damage our archers, but instead, Ice Wizard's going to take a ton of damage. Fireball's going to hit our archers, so why not play our Graveyard spell for the very first time all game? The Ice Golem's going to do work. It's actually going to explode and not actually hit the Musketeer or the tower. I've got the Zap spell helping out against the Musketeer, and he's going to have to respond with his own Zap spell. And take a look at the tower. It's all the way down this 1396 right there. So we've evened up the game, although he still does have that half healthy Furnace. So we're going to have to deal with that sooner than later. All right, so Archer's going to kill that. 4 Elixir against 7 Elixir. Again, things are even except for the fact that his Furnace has just a little bit left. And as the archers make their way across, they're going to take a shot right there, and then they're going to attack the giant. A very nicely played giant by him to avoid any tower damage. And with 60 seconds left, we've got to play pretty perfectly to be able to pull this win out. All right, Fireball's going down on the Electro Wizard. Elite Barbarian's going down right now. We're going to Fireball absolutely everything in sight by hitting the Mega Minion and the Musketeer. Now the Elite Barbarians can run down the lane. He's got a Fire Spirit, or he's got the Furnace plus the Ice Golem right here. It's going to slow the Elite Barbarian so it can only get 1 hit off onto the Furnace. I'm at 10 Elixir, so I need to play my thing right now, but he has only 900 HP left. 666. It looks like he's going to be cursed as I drop my Graveyard. I start freaking out right here, and I know I have to kill his Electro Wizard or else it's going to destroy my tower. So my tower is down to 466. His tower is down to 765. This one has 15 seconds left inside of it, so the first tower of the game is going to be the end of it. He's got a giant running down the lane. I'm going to play my Elite Barbarians. I've got the Skeleton Army coming out as well. He's going to zap almost everything. The giant will get a hit off onto the tower, though. It's at 255. A Fireball is going to run down the lane, but here comes a counter Graveyard with 26 HP left on my tower. His tower is burning down to 0, 229, 194. Fireball's going down. We pull off win number 12 in our Electro Wizard challenge as his Musketeer stares down my tower, and that gives me the one and only crown that I needed to pull off the victory. Woo! That battle was ridiculous, and that gave me win number 12 in the Electro Wizard challenge. Man, that was one of my favorite battles ever, and let's go ahead and open up the chest to see what we get inside of it. 22,000 gold, 49 minions, 62 skeletons, 10 furnaces, 13 ice golems. Who cares about all this stuff? All we want is the Electro Wizard, right guys? We don't really need any of these cards that are already maxed out. Not even a tornado or a clone spell, but the second and final Electro Wizard I got inside of the Electro Wizard challenge. Gotta love it. And that was it for me using this deck. So you can see it again right here: Electro Wizard, Elite Barbarians, Archers, Graveyard, Fireball Zap, Skeleton Army, and Ice Golem. It worked pretty well for me. Like I said, I won 2 and then I lost 2 inside of the challenge completely. I actually forgot to do the challenge on my Chief Pad 2 account because of the holidays, and I was so busy with my family. I felt bad for playing Clash Royale all the time. But yeah, it was so much fun having this challenge, and you know what? It was so much fun doing this video in my car again. I'm in the middle of a parking lot right now recording this, and it brings me back to those good old times when I very first started my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you love that last battle. I'm going to bring you guys some more videos in the next couple of days until I get home. I think on like January 1st, we're going to be doing it out of my car. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.